That's totally
Live.
fine.
Hi,
Hey.
everyone. Hello.
I'm just going to turn down the volume on this thing. There, cool.
Guess what, guys? I tricked Terry Smith to hang out with me.
Here I am.
Look he had no idea.
That was really a dirty trick.
I know. You know, it's the old. I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, but that was the worst.
I'm going to get back at you before you know it.
I hope
never
so.
see it coming.
All that means is that you're going to hang out with me some more. So technically, it's a win for me.
Technically, yeah, it's a win-win for everybody, man. It's yeah.
Terry, do you want to say hey to everyone?
Hey, everyone.
Oh, he did the thing. I love it. Yeah, you know, and come to think of it, we had just talked about, Terry, right before this, that we had not done anything since our Strike a Pose episode, but we did do the kickoff show at midnight.
Yeah, but that wasn't really, we didn't get a whole lot of one-on-one.
And that also feels like a million years ago at this point.
Yeah, that's because of the whole Spooktacular, time distortion effect.
Oh, right. Yeah. You know,
the real reason for that whole thing that in CERN, where they built that whole thing in CERN, that's really what that's all about. They're trying to isolate that. Yeah, that's all for Spooktacular. Yeah, God particle, Spooktacular. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. See, it's free promo. We're not even paying him for that. He's just hanging out. No, actually, I think we're paying you, Terry. Don't worry. I mean,
that's no one told me.
that's not on record. We're good. No one's. Oh no, we are live. Actually, I was lying. So
we are live.
How you doing,
everybody?
Yeah. How you doing out in your? Yes, I'm gonna try to get him to do it as many times as humanly possible. How you holding up?
Every time I say hey everyone, then somebody has to take a drink.
Yes. Oh geez, that's a dangerous
how to be a poser
game.
Into a drinking game.
Yes.
Anytime Terry says, "Hey everyone," you have to do a shot. And anytime Terry says, "And with that in mind," then
all right,
we're gonna bring this piece into play.
Oh yeah. Oh, with that in mind. Yes. It is pretty. It's always a treasure to be able to talk to you, Terry, but it is fun that the last time we did really get to do an actual show together was Strike a Pose.
Yeah.
I don't want to brag, everyone, but
he won.
I barely won.
He won. Yeah. Was it barely? Was it a tight race? I can't remember. I've done so many now.
No, it wasn't. But it was good. It was for the John Wick 6 scale.
Yeah.
That was a
lot of stuff you can do with that figure too. So.
Yeah. He's got so many different accessories. But before we, because me and Terry probably could talk just forever, we do.
And we have in the past.
And we surely have. We do come bearing gifts. So we've got a surprise giveaway for everyone. Now, again, this is an instant Gleam giveaway. We've got Cassidy in the green room sort of just waiting she's doing all the hard work, honestly. I mean, let's just call it like it is. So for a chance to win the incredible Meanwhile at the Sweet Shop edition by Olivia De Berardinis, hand numbered edition of 250, hand signed by Olivia as well, and you get a certificate of authenticity, also signed by Olivia. A wonderfully sold out piece. I think we just did the calendrical math there, Terry. It's sold out since like 2017, I believe.
Popped up on everybody's radar in 2016, at the end of 2016. I remember when that came out, and long sold out. So this is like the last one left in the house, I believe.
Yeah, it's the last one. And you guys can all directly thank Cassidy for that one. She saw it and knew she wanted to give away for Spooktacular. So that's on Cass. Head over to Side.show, Sweet Shop giveaway right now. And that is where you will enter. And almost 700 of you. So go ahead and Side.show /Sweet Shop giveaway for a chance to win. Now, remember, you must be present in the chats to win. Now, we haven't had to use this rule yet, but we will if we have to. If you are not present in the chats, we just have Cass pick a new person. So you got to make sure.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Yes, do not go anywhere. Terry will be very disappointed. Terry, show him your disappointment.
I'm very.
Guys, he's not mad. He's just disappointed. So don't make Terry cry. Be in the chats when you win. We'll call your name. If you're not, we're going to move right on to the next person. Okay. I think we got through all the house rules, sir. So now we can just relax.
Okay, there is one house rule. You have to make sure you spell it correctly. It's got to be Sweet Shop, not Sweatshop.
Yes, please.
Crucial. Crucial.
Very, very important. Yeah.
That's a whole other giveaway.
So yes, please make sure it's side.show/sweet shop giveaway. A far better prize awaits you, I promise. For the hand signed Meanwhile the Sweet Shop by Olivia De Berardinis, a wonderful piece. All right, Terry, how you doing? How's spooky season holding up for you, sir? How's Halloween?
I'm really tired. And I'm not even doing a lot with Spooktacular, but we're well, let's just say that How to Be a Poser is not going to be stopped by COVID. It's going to continue. So
they will not. No, I mean, and that's I think we had mentioned it, but Terry has confirmed there are new episodes being filmed right around him. He can't show you guys what's there, but he's looking at all the prizes and everything.
Yeah. Not only are they being filmed, they've actually been filmed. That's all done. All the footage is in the can, just waiting to be edited. So more of that show's on its way.
Oh man, and that's definitely a huge fan favorite, and I know people that specifically will just watch those after they bought a particular figure, because if you were like me, I am terrified of posing. I have right here, if I can show you. Well, I guess that's good. That's like immersion therapy.
I broke a figure today. I mean,
so this is the only 6 scale I own.
That's a good choice.
And
what do you think I'm doing here? This is my depressed Deathstroke look. All I need is like a bathrobe, and I'm like the combination of Lebowski and Slade Wilson. Seriously.
So Deathstroke sits right in front of my New Teen Titans #2, which is the first appearance of Deathstroke. I love it so much, but if you've noticed, if everyone can notice, he is not very articulated because I am terrified. I did do this though. I gave him a little. You'd be proud of me, Terry. Like a little hand action there.
Oh yeah, look at that. Here's the thing. I'm genuinely jealous of this. This is one figure that I was really hoping to get my hands on. I never have come across one for what I would consider to be a good price. It's really solid. It can do a lot. I don't think you need to be afraid. You can work it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like, I think I'm starting to learn that I'm a museum pose kind of guy. Like I'm not a dynamic pose. Okay. Yeah, because you got
just look behind me. You can see it up on my wall. I'm
staring at the strat, but I will but I mean, all that aside, yes, I can see you've got some great figures. I think I see not an IG unit. Is that K2 behind you?
That is K2. There's a K2 back there.
K2, yeah. I mean, if you guys could see, I don't know how much Terry can actually show you, but there's at least 2 6 scales behind you.
Yeah, and it actually goes up too. I'm not sure what this will. Yeah, there we go. It goes up quite a ways.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's some 6 scaleage happening there. People keep bugging me to do a room tour, and maybe I'll get around to it someday. I don't know. Yeah.
If only you knew some people at Sideshow who could make you the collector of the week.
Do I even qualify? I don't even think I qualify. I think since you're paying me for this, I think that disqualifies me from being collector of the week. I think you actually have to.
I agree. That's a legally binding sentence he just said. Everyone, you heard that.
That's true. I'm now legally bound to get paid. Speaking of K2SO, did you happen to notice today that at least one K2SO went up for grabs, came back from the dead today on the website?
Yes.
Yeah, so many Rogue Ones 6 scale figures came up, and I missed them all. I didn't get any of them. Fortunately, I already have at least that one.
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of them. I know. George Peril does. He says, "Man, that is a lot of dusting."
It is indeed. It is indeed. It's actually a weekly ritual.
Oh, I was just gonna say, walk us through what Terry Smith's dusting and cleaning ritual looks like when it's cleaning day for all of these.
Oh, we don't talk about that in public.
Oh no!
No.
Is it just as scary as like the
members only?
Oh, right.
No,
so it's not just the leaf blower anymore. You just glue everything down.
No, it's okay. It's I don't know that I actually have a system, but it usually starts with reposing a couple of figures, maybe just tweaking something here and there. So I'll take something down off of a shelf, and then when I do, I notice that there's dust. So I dust that spot, and I'm like, well, damn it, I made a clean spot. So now I've got to take down all the figures and just one by one, just kind of attack each one of them with I have 3 different makeup brushes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 different sizes: one big poofy one medium-sized one, and one little bitty one with a tiny little brush head right there that gets in like the tiny cracks and crevices and gets everything out. A lot of people talk about doing compressed air. That's bunk. I would never do that. No, I have
it's Terry's hot take minute.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Has it been 60 seconds yet? Do we have to cut me off?
No, you're good. Keep it going.
But that's basically it. Just me and a bunch of makeup brushes and some of these, lint-free cloths that are now full of lint because I just got done dusting some stuff today, actually. So, yeah.
Now, Terry, all right, everyone. I'm looking at everyone out there. I'm going to do my best to ask him all of these questions because, yes, I also want to know all these questions. But first, you brought this upon yourself, sir. Everyone wants to know if you can legally say what figure did you break? You said you broke a figure earlier.
I don't know if I can legally say.
Okay, so we legal is not here. So let's just assume Terry can't say. We're going to move right on.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that one alone. Yeah, that's
what is. Oh, love it. Yeah. And think, guys, everything that you want to see is right in front of them. It's like 2 feet in front of them. No big deal. No, am I wrong?
I'm looking at a bunch of X-Men PFs right now, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't need to go outside. I would rather just look at that all day.
That's pretty much what I do.
Yeah.
Lockdown orders came through. I'm like, cool, man. I'm good. We still got pizza delivery? Okay, fine. I'm good.
Yeah, tell them to slide it under the door and leave me alone, please.
Yeah.
So someone did want to know, do you have, I know it's gonna be difficult, but do you have a favorite figure that you've got in your vicinity right now? Let's say 6 scales.
Premium format or 6 scale?
One of each.
Okay. Premium format. Wow. Is behind me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Thor Breaker of Brimstone.
Oh,
I actually did a video of that's supposed to be going up on Sideshow's YouTube channel. I think sometime in the end of November or December, and I legitimately am at a loss for words. I unbox it pretty much on camera. When I have it in front of me, I'm looking at it for the first time, and I literally lose my power of speech for a little bit there. I lose my vocabulary. I can't think of what the hell to say about it because it just takes me back to those thrilling days. I mean, I was there in the days of Walt Simonson reading those issues as they were coming out. And even though that statue is based upon the Eastside Ribic artwork and the work of Jason Aaron. Yeah, Jason Aaron. Even though it's based on their work, just having read that recently, that took me back. That was that level of depth and that level of mythology that took me back to those days back in the 80s when I was just so excited to get the next issue of Thor. In fact, I got busted stealing an issue of Thor when I was in 8th grade. Yeah, seriously.
This is not a confession by any means. No. Anyone out there watching, this is all speculation.
So I was busted. Cold, man. I mean, there's no confession necessary.
I'm here keeping Terry out of collector jail. Allegedly busted.
I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations is up on that one.
The statue of limitations.
The statute of limitations is definitely up on that
one. All right. So what about
statue?
Oh, okay. That's hard. I couldn't imagine that you would have a favorite 6 scale. I mean, they change, but maybe you do. I don't know.
It changes so frequently, man. I don't know. What did I just get? Oh, I just got Mando.
Oh, yeah.
So, he's right up there. In fact, I think you can just see right above this shoulder.
Yeah.
Here. There he is. I'm pointing at him right there right now.
Right there, everyone.
Got him.
And there's a Boba right behind him.
Yes, it's there's
Predator. I think I see a Predator.
There is indeed a Predator back there.
Oh,
yeah, and several stormtroopers, and but yeah, I think Mando's. I was actually really surprised by how much I like the Mandalorian figure, 6 scale figure. Obviously, the show is amazing.
It's fantastic, and we're all just going to stay up and watch it right now.
That's my plan. I mean, I've got my tea right here, and it's going to get switched up to coffee as soon as the show's done, and I'm just going to hang out, read I'm binging X-Men comic books right now.
Oh,
and
man.
I'm just going to do that for the next 3 hours and wait for Mando to drop.
That's a good and it's great. I'm glad this is not a comic book show. That is the Comics Hall. But because me and Terry could probably talk about comics until Mando comes out. Easy peasy. So let's go with so let's assume in the Star Wars license that the Mando is your favorite piece currently, figure. Okay. What about Marvel?
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Sideshow's Red Skull.
Ooh, with the Tesseract.
They just dropped the with the Tesseract. Yeah, well,
yes.
Cosmic Cube. Tesseract is
Cosmic Cube.
Yeah, Cosmic Cube. But,
yes.
They just dropped the How to Be a Poser episode last Friday for that one, and it just took me back. I went back and watched it. I'm like, oh my god, it's such a great figure. I legit, and I think I actually said in a Facebook post when I showed it on Facebook, I'm like, yeah, I was not all that enthused about doing that episode, but I busted it open. I'm a professional after all, and I busted it open and just started playing with it. And the more I played with it, the more I was like, this thing is legit. I think I would rather have this 6-scale figure than either of the Red Skull premium formats that I've seen so far.
Wow.
And I just love it so much. Yeah.
So that piece does not only have like a crazy sculpt, but it also has like a crazy tailoring on it.
Really, really great costume.
Right.
The green sort of Nazi-esque costume. It's Hydra, obviously, because
right.
Disney wants any association with Nazi insignia.
Yeah,
and rightly so. Despite the historical accuracy of it, whatever. But yeah, it just looks gorgeous, stunning from head to toe. Both head sculpts. It's got Cosmic Cube hands in both hands, so you can use it either way. Great dagger, great pistol, just a great figure all the way around. I hope they do a variant of it in the black suit with the black coat.
Ooh, yeah.
Just putting that out there, Sideshow. Yeah.
Are you guys? Oh, this is our channel. Perfect. So you know what? Yeah. We'll just consider this as like a data bank of ideas.
I'm fine.
All right. So DC. Yeah, we got quite a bit.
Does it have to be 6-scale or does it?
Be at the point, whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to floor you guys, but I don't have a single DC piece on display. Oh, that's a total lie.
Are you looking at something right now?
I'm totally looking at something right now. It's so high up. It's legitimately so high up on my shelves. And I did that intentionally because it's just so magnificent. And when viewing it from below, you're just like, oh, yeah. But the Swamp Thing maquette.
Oh, I was going to guess Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
I should have guessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that piece is huge.
It's massive. I about lost my stuff when I guess this is an 18 and over show, right? Is it okay?
Yeah,
is it okay to drop an S-bomb?
We get one curse word a show. Might as well let Terry.
I'm just gonna let it go right now. I lost my shit when I saw that Swamp Thing maquette, man. It's so gorgeous. Yeah, Paul Komoda, the work that he did on that was just like next level, man. I mean, seriously, he's so talented, and he brought back because that was one of the comic books that I also read.
The Moore stuff
back in the 80s. Yeah, that was I came in like 6 issues into the Moore run on Swamp Thing, so I missed I missed the debut of John Constantine.
That's way early on, though.
I know, yeah, but
way early on.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty good. I actually have. Where is it? Somewhere around here. I actually have the Absolute Edition of the Absolute Edition Volume 1 of Alan Moore's Swamp Thing that I just arrived like 6 months ago, and I was going to start reading it, but I started reading X-Men instead.
Hey, it happens. That Hickman stuff is fantastic.
He's so good.
It's ridiculous. It's not
not a comic book show.
I know.
Sorry. I don't want to get sidetracked here.
Let's see.
DC superheroes, though. I don't know. I've got the Aquaman premium format. It's it's a gem.
So you don't have, it doesn't sound like you have a ton of DC 6-scales on hand.
That's by design.
Yeah,
I was actually I was all in on everything for so long. Right. It just got a little bit overwhelming. I'm sure a lot of people out there, I think I'm jostling the table here and jostling my camera. I'm sorry for that.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think I finally got to a point where I realized it was just too much. And my wife agreed. And I just I limited myself to just Marvel 6-scale in the form of Iron Man.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. Star Wars 6 scale and Marvel premium format. And that's a limit.
Yeah, and even then, that's already a high bar that you set.
Yeah. And I didn't mean to go as far down the premium format rabbit hole as I have in the past couple of years.
Right.
But again, I'm way down the rabbit hole. 7. Yeah, I'm looking at 7 premium formats. And I legitimately have 4 more on the way as we speak. So
no one heard anything. We'll fix that in post, Terry. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's great. And it's not saying at all by any means that you don't like DC. It's just like you have to narrow it because the hobby like any collecting hobby, like, I mean, I don't have that many 6 scales. I have the John Stewart Green Lantern like right here.
That's a really cool piece.
Yeah, it's a fantastic. I've got his here. I've got proof. There's the alternative sculpt there. The sculpt there.
Exclusive head?
This is the collector's head. The
collector's
head is on.
Was
on him. So I've got that here. Me and Terry have talked about this frequently, but I'm a huge DC fan. So almost everything DC, but it's like comic books. Like you want to, and you can't pick everything up.
Yeah.
As much as you want to.
Here's the thing for me, it's less the ability to pick it up because I legitimately have every issue of Superman, every issue of DC issue that Brian Michael Bendis has written. And I've read like 6 of them.
Right.
Like the Man of Steel.
Since he's taken over recently.
Yeah. I just haven't had time. I've barely had time to keep up with the Marvel stuff.
Yeah. It's hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We get busy with a stupid thing called life.
Yeah.
It stupid life gets in the way. But Terry, we have a winner, sir.
Do we have a winner already?
We do have a winner. So a huge congratulations to Mr. David Vargas.
David Vargas. It's another David. It was a David that won the last time I did this. Yeah.
Hey, so if your name is David, technically your odds appear to be better when you watch Terry's show. Just saying. Yeah. I mean, I don't just
all your David friends.
All of your David friends. Yeah. Yes. David Vargas, if you are in the chat, please sound off. Let us know you're here so that we can give you this incredible prize, sir. Now let's see. We're going to be looking for him. If you guys see David on any of these chats, be a friend.
I'm monitoring YouTube. I don't know what you guys are looking at, but
congrats. Good. I'm glad people are getting a lot of congrats, David.
Somebody asked if I've ever been forced to get rid of a figure that I later regretted. Yes, Shore Trooper. Enough said.
Oh,
so often. I've gotten rid of so many figures that I regret getting rid of. It's not even funny. Original Gambit PF. Daredevil versus Punisher versus Diorama. Some people may not even know what those versus dioramas are. It's so long gone.
I didn't know about them until I started working at Sideshow, and I actually walked in our conference room, and you can see them there. Otherwise, they are such a hidden gem.
Yeah. It's God. How many of them did I have? I had a few for a while, but I got rid of pretty much all of them. The only versus diorama that I have left, I have the Ewoks versus Stormtrooper, and the Wampa versus Lugan Tauntaun.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I got.
David is here.
We got him?
David is here over on Facebook on the Sideshow Collectibles Facebook page. Congratulations, David. We'll be reaching out to you right after the show or maybe tomorrow. It's late, man. Cut us some slack. But we will be reaching out to you, I promise, very shortly to you personally to let you know that you've won. Congratulations, David. And thank you for everyone that was tagging him and letting me know that he was there. It's really cool of you. Because it depends on the platform. In YouTube, it's like, I don't think he's here, man. It's been 30 seconds. Let's keep it moving. Love to see it, though. That's what Spooktacular is all about. Oh, Terry, thank you so much for hanging out.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm just reading I'm sorry to be silent there for like dead air for a second, but
they're great.
I'm reading the comments, and I hate the fact that everything moves so rapidly in these quick live streams because there's so many questions, so many great comments, and I don't get to read them all. At least don't get to respond to any of them.
Well, if there's any that you like, we can.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's see, because we can do. Oh no, maybe not. Here we can answer Ryan's question. Where'd you go, Ryan? He said, "When does Mando come out?" couple hours, question mark. Yes. So Terry, for you, it comes out like 3 a.m, right?
Yeah. For me, it comes out at like 3 a.m. So this is tea. As soon as this ends, it's going to become coffee.
Nice.
And this stack of comic books is going to start to get shorter.
Ooh, that's a healthy stack. Is that all X-Men?
It's all X-Men. Yeah, I've read most of these before, but I'm going back and I'm rereading them in the suggested order, which is, X-Men followed by Marauders, followed by Excalibur, followed by New Mutants, then X-Force, and just repeat all those issue 3s, then all those issue 4s, and just keep up with it that way. As if I was reading them month by month.
Yeah, I had read all of Hoxpox, everything, and then I think I picked up Wolverine, Hellions.
I haven't picked up Hellions yet.
Hellions is fun. Also, of course the core X-Men title. X Factor is really fun. It's like the X-Men detective agency. Yeah. It's just a bunch of I did not grow up, and I even still, if it wasn't for Hickman, I wouldn't read X-Men. It's just not my jam. It
stopped being my jam in the mid 90s. I kept trying to get back into it, and it just I didn't find it engaging for my needs. I know a lot of people did, and more power to you. If that was your jam from the mid 90s up until now, great. I'm glad you liked it. But I've missed out on a lot, and I'm struggling to catch up. But I think there's just enough there that anybody can jump on board at this point.
Yeah. There's plenty out there. But again, me and Terry could talk comics all night, but we won't do that to everyone. Thank you all so much for.
We should totally do that at some point.
We really could
live stream.
We
an
just
all night live stream,
and then
me, you, a bunch of coffee.
At the very end, it either results in everyone getting a reward code, or they just got to hang out with us. You don't know, but you have to tune in to find out.
We could get Amy involved too, obviously.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to leave her out.
No, and then that way she could come and actually speak like facts and intellectually and just cover me for everything that I say. But
it would be like one of those things where you and I just jabber, and then she just butts in like, actually.
Exactly. Like, finally, we need an adult here, please.
Like Amy-splaining.
Hey, thank you. We need to be Amy-splained. It helps. Hey, it's only crazy if it doesn't work.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Cool. Thank you all so very much. Definitely go to bed. There's definitely nothing else happening tonight at all. So have a wonderful night, Terry. Thank you. You sit on a throne of lies.
It's true.
All right, folks. Remember, don't forget to let your geek side show.
Don't forget.
Of course, sleep is for the weak.